Good morning, everybody. What does it say? Learn more. I don't want to learn more. Actually, we should all want to learn more. Oh dear. See, it's right in the middle of my screen. Live. At any rate, one of the this is the third episode of Ask the Doctors, and you can see one of the doctors isn't here. So I am a Gemini, so you can ask Monty or Lester any questions. You can call in at 310-913-5533 if you're listening to this. um, One of the things about show business, I don't know if you like show business or if you're in show business, but one of the things about show business is never be late. Actually, that's a good dictum for any kind of business. There's an old saying that if you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. And if you're late, that's unacceptable. So the good doctor, he tells me to we arrange for 7 to 7:15, which is fine. But he has to be there at 8, so he has a little bit of leeway. And you're stressed when you're late. People are stressed in traffic, typically because they're late. But at any rate, so thanks for joining and thanks for tuning in, taking the time to listen to Dr. Fantastic and Dr. Shaw when he gets here. I just want to give you a quick update on what's going on in the Be Fantastic movement. If you're first to the show, it's all about being positive. It's all about making the world a better place. And when you become a fantastic person, you're going to live longer, you're going to be happier, and when you smile, you look great. And it's all about the smile. Saying the word fantastic when someone says, "How are you?" I am fantastic makes you smile, makes you feel good, makes you look great, makes you live longer. They say every time you smile or laugh, you add 5 minutes to your lifespan. And I'm going to agree with that because I think happy people live longer. I know sad people don't live as long. And there's no reason to be sad. And so I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a philosopher, self-taught. I am not a real doctor. It's my moniker because I have the prescription for a longer and happier life. And that's to be positive. That's to listen to me and take my advice and chase your passion. Don't chase the money, chase your passion. Find your passion. When you find your passion, you're going to love waking up in the morning. You're going to jump out of bed and you're going to love what you do that day. It's going to be fun. You'll do it. At that point, you'll do it well. And if you do something well, you'll probably make money at it. You will make money at it. There's no question. So at any rate, there was a question asked. We have a segment on the app, Be Fantastic, and on the website, Be Fantastic Today, that is Ask Dr. Fantastic anything except religion and politics. And a young lady said one of the questions was, I wake up in a bad mood every morning. And my answer to that was, it's probably because you haven't found your passion. She's not looking forward to the day. She's dreading the day. And a lot of people are doing that because they're not doing what they want to do. You gotta try to do what you want to do. That's a secret in life. So I'm vamping here while the good doctor comes. There is nobody at this point looking at this, it seems. I've been vamping for 3 minutes and 35 seconds. We'll see what happens. And again, let's see what else I can bring you up to date with. We're starting a dating app, and it's in the app for fantastic people, the Be Fantastic app. And I want to believe that if someone's honest and they fill out the form honestly, they will find the perfect person, a fantastic person, because you can only be part of this if you register your number. That's the number you joined YouTube at. We're at 1692. We're going to break 1700 today, which will be exciting. And it hasn't gone viral, and it will one day go viral because everybody needs to be positive. Positive thinking manifests positive action. Negative thinking manifests negative action. You got to be positive in your love life. You got to be positive that it's going to work out. You got to be positive in your work. You're going to make the deal. You're going to land the deal. You're going to get the great job. You got to be positive about all those things. Positive thoughts manifest positive actions. And this is what the whole movement's about. The logo, as you see here, it says Be Fantastic. And unfortunately, it throws people off when they put it in the app. They put BEE. No, the B is symbolic of pollinating positivity. We need to pollinate positivity, being positive about everything, every aspect of your life, your relationships, your work, everything you do. Because it comes back to the dictum, I think, therefore I am. The famous French philosopher René Descartes said that. And I truly believe if you think you're a good-looking, happy, successful person, you are. If you think you're an ugly, unhappy failure in life, you are that as well. So you want to think the positive things. You want to think everything's going to turn out well, and it will. I truly believe that. It's worked out for me. Of course, I led a different path than most, you know. I've lived a really bizarre life. Traveled around the world, done lots of different things. That's why I think I've got some good advice. Now, we do have those that channel, Ask Dr. Fantastic Anything. We got about 16 questions that have been filmed and sent in. Sometimes I film them, sometimes they send them in. And generally, those 16 questions cover a lot of people's questions. So they may answer your question. And again, not everyone's going to agree with me. Like politics, no one agrees on politics. That's why I don't talk politics. No one agrees on religion. Geez, religion, it's even in the same religion, they don't agree on the same Bible. So at that point, it's a little bit ridiculous. What else can I bring you up to date on? The Be Fantastic app is going to invite you to, when you join, you'll be hearing about our concerts. We're working on a Lady Gaga Aerosmith concert in September. We're working on some films, working on all kinds of different projects. We've got a fantastic board of directors. They are amazing, successful people in the show business, and I'm very, very proud to have them on board. Doug Ivanovich produced Live Aid. He was a part of the production team that did Live Aid and Farm Aid, and he's got access to every major producer on the planet, basically. Lee Horowitz, all kind of great people that are producing Academy Award shows, concerts, and what have you. And we've got Moses Edward on board. He's a phenomenal human being. We've got a number of great people. You can find it on befantastictoday.com. And let me see, what else can I tell you about? You're going to see fantastic products. We have the best caviar in the country. We have a great CBD, fantastic CBD. What am I saying great for? Everything's fantastic on the app. I won't endorse something unless I think it's fantastic. And I think you'll agree when you try our products and you try our advice, I think you'll find it's fantastic. And go look at the testimonial page. I'm filming people that have tried or met me and see the logic of being positive, of saying the word fantastic. It's literally the only word in answer to the 600-year-old question, how are you? From the days of the Black Plague, when it was a life or death question, that makes you feel great, makes you look great, and makes you live longer. So it's a really beautiful word. Most people don't know what it means. It means unimaginably good and beautiful. So a lot of times I'll ask people after they hear about being fantastic, do you want to be fantastic or you want to be good? No brainer. And we have a call coming in. Hello, you're on the air with Dr. Fantastic.
Hey, are you still there?
I'm here.
Perfect. Okay, I'm there. I'm walking to you.
Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep. So the good doctor is called in and he's on his way. He probably didn't think I was going to wait around, but you know, I'm not in any hurry in life. I like to have fun in life, and I recommend everyone has fun in life. I can't wait to wake up in the morning, to meet new people, to drive around town and spreading this great philosophy of being positive, being fantastic, and it's really making a lot of people happy. I'm happy to say that. Take a look at the testimonial page. Now, again, I am for hire. You can hire me to talk to your school. Matter of fact, I have two third grade, funny enough, they're both third grade teachers, met them a month apart, that heard about the movement, and they are now saying that they're telling their whole class, in the beginning of the class, to all say at once, I am fantastic. Now that's a big character building statement. They say I am are the two of the most powerful words in the English language. So I want everyone that needs a little confidence to look in the mirror every morning and say, I am beautiful, I am happy, I am successful, I am fantastic, I am healthy, I am vibrant, I am important. Those are really important self-affirmations that will help your self-esteem, it'll help your confidence. And remember, you can't be affected by what people think. There's a book called The 4 Agreements. And the 4 Agreements are: be impeccable with your word. It's a great book. JP gave it to me. Be impeccable with your word. Never let what people think about you matter to you, affect you. It only matters what's in your head. A lot of people are concerned about what everyone else thinks. Forget about that. It's not important. So don't let other people's opinions affect you. 3, never make assumptions. It's always negative. You never make a positive. Most people don't make a positive assumption. They make a negative assumption. So don't make assumptions. 4 is always do your best. That's all you can be expected. If your best isn't good enough for someone, do the takeaway. Love the takeaway in sales. Love the takeaway in relationships. Say, listen, if it's not working for you, this is my best. And if it's not good for you, let's part ways. And typically they'll turn it around. So I'd love to hear your feedback on the answers that I give on Ask Dr. Fantastic Anything. It's a fun thing. I hope it's going to help people. It's fun for me to answer the questions. And again, if I don't have the answer to the question, I've got connections to someone who does. So that's another great section. I think the dating thing is going to be great because it's where you can meet other fantastic people, but you have to be honest. And I think I only have 4 or 5 questions there that if you answer honestly, like as an example, you're a woman, let's say a divorced woman with 4 kids. A lot of women may think that's a detriment to meeting a guy, and they'll hide the fact that they have 4 kids on the first couple of dates, though they make a great first impression. Well, that might be a turnoff to some guys, and it might be a blessing to some guys. I love big families. So if you're honest up front, this is my fault, because that's one of the questions I ask. What makes you fantastic? You're positive about yourself, because if you don't love yourself, how do you expect someone else to love you, right? And you come first. That's one of my sayings. I have lots and lots of sayings that you'll find through the 800 plus, almost 900 YouTube videos, this being one of them. 130 podcasts. If you guys like podcasts, you have to tune into my podcasts. I've talked to some amazing people, humanitarians, motivational speakers, healers, scientists, physicists. I mean, I know a lot of really great people, and I interview them. And the show is all about improving the mind, the body, or the planet. And we have our good co-host joining us now.
Dr.
It is a Friday, which is a fantastic Friday. Welcome to the show.
I am so sleepy.
We've been live for 13 minutes.
Oh.
I've been vamping.
So you have been late?
Well, I'm always on time. So 7:15 the show went on. But anyway, no big deal. Let's
Guys,
open up your app.
You complain about me.
No complaints. I never complain. I'm just saying everything's fine. Life's beautiful. I've been live. I've been telling everyone what's going on with the app.
Happy Friday, everyone.
Happy Friday, everyone. Open up your app.
Let's go.
He's gonna no, I can't go until I pick up a ride.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't go until I have a ride.
That's true.
You're not gonna get a free one. He got a free one out of me yesterday. Indians are typically very frugal. They don't like to spend their money, and anybody rich doesn't like to spend their money. It turns out. So let's see if we can get a ride today.
There you go.
Oh my God! Let's just take a quick selfie. You're not gonna be able to get me again. Because they want me to take this damn selfie and they don't recognize me because my selfie, I have a beard now. Do you have Lyft by any chance?
Yes.
Okay, go to Lyft. Let's do Lyft instead. Okay, hold on here. 4:30. Why were you up till 4:30 in the morning?
Because it's been almost close to 1 month since the time I been here, right?
Right.
I never got enough time to set up my home. Like, you need a lot of furniture.
Right. Well, what time do you get off work at the end of the day?
Yeah, so first 2-3 weeks I was not able to get home until 8:39.
Oh, really? Oh, that late.
Yeah,
so
because
you're working 12-hour days.
You're slow and getting, hang on the system, and so you're basically so when people are finishing at 5:30, you are 2 hours late. That's understood.
Okay.
And then you come all the way from there, right?
Right.
Yeah, so I was actually hold this
4:30.
Since
so you went to bed at 4:30.
Since 9 o'clock until 4:30, I was.
So the good doctor on Friday. This is you only work Monday through Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do this weekend? What's on the agenda for the?
So this
So
weekend.
why don't you wait till the weekend to do all that stuff instead of 4:30 in the morning?
No, but I was trying to use this weekend rather in delivery, rather because if you actually order.
Day. I love Amazon. Amazon.
Yeah, so if I
is
order
amazing.
after Friday evening, then it will be dispatched probably on Monday.
Right.
But if I actually do that, so I will save 3 days practically.
Which route is it telling us this morning to take?
Hmm?
Which route is it telling us this morning to take?
I don't know.
Because you're in charge of navigation.
Special offer for me? Okay, let's go. No, that guy asking me to subscribe.
So
Right.
I don't know if
So you
anyone
took
tuned in
right.
for the last 2 shows, but the doctor here's got some great philosophies. He's usually more bubbly, but didn't get any sleep last night. So people, by
Yeah,
the way,
sorry,
let
buddy.
me, the people are sending in questions, right?
Oh yeah.
And the other day, the girl sent, let's see what your answer to this is. She said, I wake up in the morning in a bad mood. Well, how would you address that question
She woke up in the morning.
every morning she wakes up in a bad mood. How would you answer that question?
Well, that's easy because she used every day.
She what?
She used every morning, right? Not just occasionally, just today.
Every morning she wakes up in a bad mood.
Yeah, so that means she knows her pattern,
Right?
first of all.
Right.
So she had enough time to dissect into what's going wrong, first of all, right?
I don't know. How would you answer that question? It's basically a question. What can she do?
What she can do?
Yes,
she can
of
do
course.
15 minutes run on the treadmill.
Okay.
Her endorphins will start coming back.
Okay.
15 minutes.
Get endorphins from exercise.
Not just exercise, because she would not be in a mood to go for 1 hour.
Right.
Okay.
Well, by the way, speaking of exercise, I exercised this morning for the first time in like 4 months.
Wow.
I was only,
You are extending your life maybe 2 more years extra.
Okay, here's what I told her. I told her looking forward to her day.
That I agree.
That's the reason. You need
But
to
not
find your
necessarily
passion.
always. Not necessarily always. Sometimes you had something day before which was not, like not good, bad news or something
Right,
didn't
but
happen.
if you are doing your passion,
So you were stuck somewhere. That's what it means.
well, yeah, definitely. Were we taking the freeway? I mean, you're not helping me much,
Yeah.
Mr. Navigator.
Well, I thought you know your way.
Well, I know where I'm going, but sometimes it says a different path, and you're very particular about getting to work on time.
Yeah, that for sure. But
What'd you
yesterday
say?
you managed like without even without.
Well, because you were on time. I was telling people earlier that when you're early, you're on time. When you're on time, you're late, and when you're late is unacceptable, especially a doctor. But in show business, it's extremely important to be on time. In show business.
Yeah, but still I'm gonna be 7:59.
we have a live show.
So I just have 1 extra minute instead of 15 usual, right?
Oh, you're gonna be 1 minute early?
Yeah.
There you go.
I trusted Dr. Fantastic.
I was here at 7 o'clock.
I was so happy. I was so happy to hear his voice. Oh my God. Okay, I'm not wasting another 7 minutes before Uber comes and pick me up.
Now, do you see this little thing this thing up here in the corner here?
Yeah.
It says Zoom, Z-U-M. It's a new app, and it's driving children to school. And you have to pass all these tests, background tests and everything, because driving children is more important than just driving you, right?
Yeah.
And of course, I passed with flying colors.
Everything is important.
But I love,
But you're more sensitive.
I love giving children my Be Fantastic speech. Children need to have self-esteem. They need to be positive, right?
Yeah.
And luckily, I've driven a lot of children. It's kind of fun. So funny. One time, this mother.
Children will make
That's
you
our
superstar.
future. That's our future. Well, okay.
They are the pure consciousness, right?
Right.
But they're getting deluded slowly, the way they progress in the age.
Well, my thoughts are, again, I'm going to repeat myself. Parents are all amateurs. Every last one of them.
I agree.
And they were raised by amateurs who were raised by amateurs. So it's generation upon generation of
It's a
amateurs trying their best. You love your kid, but believe me, putting fear into your kid, don't do that. That's going to happen. Don't do this. That's going to happen. If you don't go to school, you'll be a failure. The majority of billionaires didn't go to school. That doesn't mean that's not happiness now. I told you the other day, someone told me to read the book, Think and Grow Rich. The secret. That's bullshit. That's not the answer to happiness.
Today I have to talk to
Grow rich.
Mom also right now.
Well,
because I have not been able to.
have her call in. Well,
But she doesn't speak English, so
Oh, you can translate. What's mom? Where's mom calling from? India?
yes, she's in India.
Does she have any concerns that she wants to ask the good doctor?
Well, she has only one concern: who's gonna feed me and how I'm gonna manage.
Oh. Well, isn't that the basic concern of human? How are we going to eat? Right?
Yeah.
So he's calling his mother. The lucky man has a mother.
Yep.
And be nice to your mothers.
Fortunately,
Be nice to your mothers, everybody.
I love my
Look at this. I'm
mom.
getting directions. It says turn right on the 90.
Hello, mommy. Jai Bocharma.
Okay.
જો મારી જોડે
everybody-
ડોક્ટર ફેન્ટાસ્ટિક છે.
Hello. How are you? How are you?
Oh wow, she understood.
Fine? No, no good. Fine. You should be fantastic. Look at that great smile she has.
Yeah.
Show the people what a great smile she has.
Look at everybody.
That's his mother in India, smiling ear to ear. By the way, tell her that every time she smiles, she lives 5 minutes longer.
Yes, that means I'm helping her to
Yes.
extend her life.
Of course you are. That's what a son should do.
Yep.
Oh, he's getting a call.
No.
I'm not
This
getting
is
any calls.
my phone is connecting all Spectrum Wi-Fi anywhere.
Oh, I see. I see.
તે કહે છે તારી સ્માઇલ સરસ છે.
You tell her about the 5 minutes in Indian. Tell her.
What?
Tell her that every time she smiles, she lives 5
તે
minutes
કહે છે
longer.
કે તું હસે છે
Remember that,
કાનથી
people.
કાન હસે છે લાઈક લાંબુ હસે છે કે તે જેટલી વખત તું એવી રીતના હસે ને તારું લાઈફ વધે એટલી 5
Give me that
મિનિટ.
great smile. Now tell her to say, I am fantastic. In Indian. Tell her to say, I am fantastic. Watch what happens.
Are we going on the right track?
Of course we are. I'm not going to drive you anymore. You're like
Oh,
schizophrenic
we are
in
on
a car.
90. Okay, I see.
Fine.
I was looking for 4 or 5. I was like 4 or 5
You're a
didn't look like that.
You're a schizo in a car. The doctor has a phobia about
No, doctor is controlling.
ask the doctor, ask your mother to say, I am fantastic. Watch what happens. And then ask her how
એ
she
બોલ
feels.
એવું કહે છે કે અત્યારે લાઈવ છે ટીવી ઉપર ચેનલ ઉપર તે કહે છે બોલ કે ડોક્ટર એ ફેન્ટાસ્ટિક છે એમ કે
You
એમ કે
Indians are
એમ
not
કે
getting this, I'm
યુ આર
sure.
ફેન્ટાસ્ટિક કે એમને કહેવાનું કે એમને.
Did she say it? Now ask her how she
She's
feels.
trying to say she's not able to speak. She doesn't know English.
No, in her language.
Oh, in my
Yes, in India. Whatever language it
ગુજરાતીમાં
is.
બોલે એમ કહે છે.
Ask her to say it in her language, and then ask her how she feels afterwards. This is an experiment.
એને એમ કે તું જોરદાર છે એમ કે. ગુજરાતીમાં એમને એમ કહે કે તમે જોરદાર છો.
Call in. Whoever's watching right now, call 310-913-5533. I know you're watching. I can see it on the screen.
Yeah, she just said that.
She said it? How does she feel now? Ask her how she feels now.
કે તને કેવું લાગે એવું બોલી તો કેવું લાગ્યું તને? સારું લાગ્યું.
Feels good,
Yeah,
right?
feels good.
Tell her always to say that.
એમ કહે છે કે એવું તમે આવી રીતના દરરોજ ઉઠીને બોલો તો તમને હંમેશા સારું લાગે.
Tell her the world needs to be fantastic.
He said that's right.
Yeah. See, his mother's agreeing. We have a fantastic person in the world, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me pull out.
We've been in India. We're in 41 countries, the Be Fantastic movement. We've been in India for a while. We're in France and Germany and Spain and Bulgaria and Czechoslovakia, Canada, Mexico. The list goes on and on and on. France, of course. This is a global movement to make the world a better, civil, more friendly,
કહે છે કે
kind place.
બધી દુનિયામાં મને ફરવું છે. ઉંમર થઈ ને તો બધી જગ્યાને બધાને પોઝિટિવ કરવાના એવી મુવમેન્ટ કરવી છે એમ કે છે. આના કારણે થઈને તારી જો વાત નથી થતી 2 દાડા તો મેં કીધું આજે મારી મમ્મી જો વાત કરવી પડશે મારે. Yeah, પછી મારે મોડું થઈ ગયું એટલે પછી
So another thing, everybody, tell your loved ones you love them every day, because it might
Can I
be your
go to,
last
right?
day.
See, I tell my mom every day.
You should.
Look at her smile.
She's got a great smile. She's living 10 minutes longer now.
Not just 10 minutes. I want her to extend every
Yeah.
time.
Listen,
every
have her
month.
say fantastic. Tell her when she talks to her friends not to say have a good day. Tell them have a fantastic day.
એમ છે કે ઘરે કોઈ પણ આવે કે ઘરેથી કોઈ પણ જાય તો કહેવાનું કે તમારો આગળનો દિવસ જોરદાર થશે એમ એવું બોલવાનું દરરોજ તો તમારો દિવસ સારો જ જાય તમે એવું બોલતા રહો ને તો તમારો દિવસ સારો જ જાય એમ કે સાચી જ વસ્તુ છે. I think I did not watch this little 12. It's not.
Oh,
Great.
I have to drop you off. I can't be driving someone with a dirty shirt.
It looks like because
So
I'm not
everybody,
comfortable.
I don't know who's watching. It doesn't say, but someone's watching. Come on, you must have a question for us. 310-913-5533. We're live and beautiful on the 405 freeway, the crowdest freeway, the busiest freeway in the known world, the 405 freeway, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that's just hype. I-95 in Miami is equally
No,
crowded at this time.
Well, they're all crowded, but this gets more traffic than any other freeway in the world, and we're loving it.
Probably get more attention.
Everybody, you can't let. Oh, we have a call coming in. Hi, you're live on YouTube. Do you have questions for the good doctor?
Yes, I do. I want to know how I can have a fantastic rest of this week.
Well, first you have to look in the mirror and tell yourself that you're fantastic.
I am fantastic.
Okay.
I'm a little chubby.
Chubby, listen, there's women that love chubby men out there.
Richard, you sound like
Oh.
Happy Trump.
Richard, my co-host this morning, is the good Dr. Shaw from UCLA. He's a blood cancer specialist. And I know you worked with some stem cells in the past. Or do you still work with
Yes.
stem cells?
Yes, we did a little money raising for stem cells.
Oh, cool.
Richard's on my board. And he's a phenomenal man. He's fantastic. The good doctor. This is our third episode of Ask
But we are
The doctors.
fourth time together.
third time.
Fourth time. This
Fourth?
week is fourth.
I can't
one.
count that high.
Yeah.
So Richard, how are everything? To have a fantastic weekend is to think of positive thoughts, because positive thoughts manifest positive action.
દરરોજ મને લેવા આવે છે.
Tell yourself you're
સવારે.
going to meet the most beautiful woman this weekend, and you're going to have the most beautiful time,
દરરોજ મને
and-
લેવા આવે છે સવારના.
and it's all
ઉભો
going
રહે
to work
છે
out. Because if you think you're going to have a lousy weekend, you probably will. You got to think you're going to have a
Well,
fantastic
દરરોજ મને
weekend.
લેવા આવે છે હોસ્પિટલ. મારી પાસે ગાડી તો છે
Now
નહીં.
he's
Fantastic lady you're going to meet.
that's
And
fantastic.
આ બધા ફોન
she's a
પર
head-
બધા ફોન
she's a
કરે
head
એને પછી
investment banker.
લાઈવ હોય
Head investment banker, so we have another source of money for our project.
That's fantastic. Oh no, I think I have an appointment on the boat at 10, but other than that, I'm open.
I'm sorry to cut you off.
For the owner.
Yeah, well, yeah, the owner, yeah. Well,
Okay,
what are you
well-
doing? What's the plan?
મને લેવા આવે દરરોજ
It's open. I'm open. I just,
Okay.
because I just want to go do the
પૈસા આપવું પણ આવો
today.
ટાઈમ છે મારે
Oh,
વેઇટ ના કરવી પડે
You probably don't know it, but we have a new section, 2 new sections on the app and on the website. One is people send in selfies, and it's called Ask Dr. Fantastic Anything. We've got 16 questions so far. And you know, anyone who has a question, typically that same question is relatable to literally millions of people around the world.
Yes.
You know?
I
So
agree.
we've got 16 questions that are really kind of fun, and I answer them.
And
And
not-
we also have another section where it's a dating app where you put your profile, you answer questions honestly,
કાલે
you put your picture up in your video,
Now,
and
I
you're
like that.
going to meet a
Got you.
fantastic woman or man.
બધું ઓર્ડર
Wow.
ફટાફટ બધું કર્યું મેં
That's not a problem.
મેં
but
મારે લાવવું તો પડશે
I know you're handsome and you don't have a problem with women,
Man.
but you know, I believe in the computer. But this is an app that only fantastic people will meet fantastic people on. So anyway, so that's a new feature to the app,
TV.
Richard, which you probably don't know about.
ટીવી મારા માટે
Yeah, it's all good.
order
Everything's
પછી-
splendid.
ચેર બહારના રૂમમાં બે
Well, that's
બેસવા માટે નહીં
fantastic, buddy. It
પછી
really is.
બધો
And
સસ્તો
I,
સસ્તો
I
સામાન
want you to know
કિચનનો
that
કુકવેર ને બધું જ
I will call you after I finish this
$40
meeting,
આવે એવી રીતના
Okay.
and we'll get together.
ચમચીઓનો સેટ બધું મંગાવી
Wonder.
દીધું.
That'd be
સસ્તું સસ્તું.
fantastic.
Okay. sir.
રસોડાની બધી આઈટમ
You,
મૂકી દીધી
you have a fantastic weekend.
Thanks for calling in, Rich.
You're welcome.
Bye bye. Well, that's good news.
That's good news. શું કહે છે?
It's a gold company, and he's raising 25 million for it, and he's also an investor in Be Fantastic International.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Nice. Good for
Now
you.
we still have stock at 10 cents for friends and family, and when we go
Nice.
public, we're looking for a public shell now, and when we go public, it'll
Wonderful.
be at least $1. So it's
I'm hoping to submit my final protocol for the business project to NIH
Oh.
in 2 months.
that's fantastic. Yeah, we definitely want to be involved with that. You know,
Yeah,
spread it out. 'Cause this is a global movement. This Be Fantastic.
And actually, you wouldn't believe, I'm just restricted not to share core detail. Once I submit,
Of
and
course.
you know, you would be so excited because something you will relate very quickly.
Right. But remember about patents. Patents, you
It's
tell
not
them
about just pattern only.
Yeah.
Pattern is just a way to say that
Well, it's just
there
to
is
protect
something
yourself.
unique.
But
Yes,
here's the
but
problem.
nothing is gonna stay unique anyway.
Well, you know, I have a friend that's releasing a new patent system.
Hmm?
And basically, it's going to be a 50-year patent versus a 20-year patent.
Yes,
And they're going to
correct.
protect you.
Yes,
Because
20-year
right now,
pattern.
you're on your own.
Correct.
Once you do your patent, you're on your own. You got to
But
sue, whatever.
it just gives me reliability. I mean, in front of people, so I can, you know, have my
But
innovation.
know that all the billionaire vultures are out there looking for the,
Yeah, I know.
the next thing
I
to
know.
steal.
I know,
We live in a greedy, selfish society.
but you know, if I'm using Vedic knowledge, if I'm using my mom's understanding, which is Indian mythology, but I'm converting into
Well, the
practical
Indians
world.
been around longer than the Americans.
Yes,
They know what's going on.
so that's
And
what
the
I'm.
Chinese.
So I'm using yin and yang Chinese
Ooh, yin
cosmology
and yang.
and Vedic Shastra, Vedic science.
Uh-huh.
These two incorporate in all the forms I use from the current world.
What do you know about Buddha?
Buddha, I'm Jain.
Jainism?
Jainism derived from Buddhism.
Okay, so Buddha's good, right?
Yeah.
'Cause a lot of people say I'm Buddhist.
You Buddhist?
My philosophy. Some
Oh, your philosophy. Yes, my religion, philosophy is mainly derived from Buddhism.
Yeah, I don't do religion. You know that. No, I don't
Yeah,
do religion or
but I
politics.
do not. Yeah,
Now, is Buddhism a religion?
Buddhism is a
thought?
religion.
It is a religion.
It's a faith.
It's a faith.
Jainism is also faith.
Okay.
Okay, we do not believe in any god.
Okay.
We believe in humans who attain highest level of consciousness
Okay.
and attain and renounce from the world, and then they die in that spirit. So we worship them. We do not worship anything which is you cannot relate with,
Okay.
because humans can relate with humans.
Right.
If I'm telling you something, oh, this is God,
Oh,
but you cannot relate yourself.
speaking of communication and relating, what do you think about this? I have a theory that in the future, probably 100 years from now, we won't use language to communicate. Because if you think about it, language is an archaic form of communication. Look at her. Okay? Because I might have a thought that I want to convey to you, right?
Yes.
How if I don't have the right words, or I convey it improperly, or use the wrong
Yeah. Often
Yeah.
we do not know the right words to convey precisely what exactly.
So,
and then
but
it
if you
can be
can convey
misperceived.
with your eyes right now with your mother some thoughts
Correct.
without any words.
So she is the only person in my whole life I can communicate without any
Without
difficulty.
words.
And
That's
everywhere
the
else.
future of communication, because you know we have different languages, right? She can't understand what I'm saying because she doesn't speak English.
But she does
can
understand-
Probably feel
Yeah,
what I'm
feel.
saying because I've got emotions and I'm energetic about it. So she
એ
says,
કહે છે કે તને
this
ખબર
guy.
ના પડે કે એ શું બોલે છે, પણ તને એ ખબર પડે છે કે એ હસે છે, લેંગ્વેજ ભાષા જાણ્યા વગર તું એમને ઓળખી શકે એ શું કહેવા માંગે છે. But my mom is champion for that, because whenever she was with and when she was with me in Miami, whenever she happened to interact with anyone who was like Latin and or maybe Persian or whosoever,
Right.
she would not hesitate because she didn't know that. Just the way she's like,
Oh, we have another caller. Caller, you're live on Ask the Doctors.
Yes, doctor. Good morning.
Good morning. Happy Friday. It's a fantastic Friday.
Fantastic Friday.
Where are you calling from, caller?
Boston.
Boston. How is it in Boston?
Oh, our friend from yesterday.
Oh, is it David? David from yesterday?
Yes, it is.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Have you seen the movie Yesterday? Fabulous movie, everybody. I went to saw. You know that, David? I went to see that movie last night. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, it's supposed to be great.
I'm not going to say it's great. I'm sorry. Yesterday was great. That movie.
Oh.
Tarantino had a great ending to the movie, but it was very slow. A lot. I mean, if you like westerns, you know it's a movie about Hollywood and actors, and it had some meaning to it, but it wasn't. I wouldn't say it's a great movie. You know. So I can't give it a 2 thumbs up. Sorry. Sorry, Quentin, but it was a really great ending though. So I guess if you walk away with a great ending, that's half the battle. It was a long movie. It was a slow movie. But I mean, you go to see Brad Pitt, right, and Leonardo DiCaprio, and they're fantastic actors. They did a phenomenal job of acting. You know, if you want to go see actors act, right? But DiCaprio nailed it. I mean, it was great.
Yeah, my mom was asking, what do you do?
Yeah,
what do I do? What don't I do? I tell her I've had 80 careers, 80 different careers.
That means you don't know what you do.
Well,
Just kidding.
Yeah, some people might think that.
Yeah.
Or that I got bored in a week doing it, like a child.
Like a child.
With a new toy.
You try to make
newness.
Correct.
I like the newness. What do you call it?
Newness, attraction.
The attraction of newness. I like the attraction of newness. So, and today was, I exercised today, Dave,
because you're
for the first time in over 4 months.
Geminis are mentally very intellectual. They always develop relation only through intellectual conversation.
It's amazing about astrology how they nail what you are. You know that, David?
So my mom, she's the one I acquired all this thing, because she would say in the beginning when I was young, like 1,000 things, but I would not be able to relate. But growing up, some of the things became true. So
no one listens to their parents.
No, it just you do not understand because
she didn't relate it properly, probably.
Yeah, because she did not know how to explain and precisely.
The language, here we go again.
Yeah. But I understood that she's meaning something which I don't understand.
Oh, so David, as I told you, he's on his phone with his mother in India, and she doesn't speak English. And so he's been translating.
She's always happy.
But she's got a great smile. She just became fantastic. She just said it for the first time.
Sister of my mom.
Ask your sister how she is.
Ask
her. What did she say?
Majama. That means fantastic.
She said she was fantastic?
Yes.
Would she been listening?
Yeah.
Okay. Most people.
She does manage a little more English than my mom.
Okay. Oh, she does.
She's from Mumbai.
Hi.
Hi,
How are you?
I am fine.
Oh, she's fine.
Now you have to say, I'm fantastic.
Say, I am fantastic. Say it. Say it. Can you say it? Tell her to say it.
She didn't. તમારે એવું બોલવાનું I'm fantastic. એમ કહે છે કે તમે એવું બોલો.
I am fantastic.
Okay, how does that feel better than I am fine?
એમ કહે છે કે I'm fine કરતા I am fantastic વધારે સારું લાગ્યું ફીલ તમને કેવું ફીલ?
Okay.
Yes? Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So don't be fine anymore, tell her.
એમ કહે ખાલી fine નહીં બોલવાનું. કોઈ પણ પૂછે તો એમ જ કહેવાનું.
We're at 1692 today.
How far we are?
Wow.
7:56.
We're going to get there eventually.
Yeah, I know, but
you're the one who's late by 20 minutes, my friend. I was out there for 20 minutes waiting for you.
9 minutes. Oh.
He's the doctor, David. I showed up at 7. I knew he was going to probably be 15 minutes late, so that we went live at 7:15. I vamped for 12 minutes, right?
Late. I asked you to be early. I didn't ask.
No, I'm on time. I'm always on time.
You are on time. No, you
always.
I asked you.
And I never was being late because I'm never late. And you're stressing. See, David, he's the worst passenger I've ever had in Lyft because he's fixated to the map.
Yes,
because he's always late.
No, that's not true.
Everybody listening, you're gonna live a stressful life if you're late. and it's your fault that you're late, no one else's. You can blame it on everyone, and you can blame it on everything. But start blaming it on yourself, and maybe you'll be less late.
Of course, I'm blaming myself. But then you have to go prevention as well, right?
Second what?
I accepted primary reason, that was me.
Okay.
Then what? The second thing is secondary prevention, which means now I already got. Now I don't want you to be late further.
Oh no,
to
I
make
don't.
me further late.
No, I'm not late. I'm up good. David just asked, does the doctor believe in reincarnation? Doctor, field the question, please.
Yes, I do believe in reincarnation. Students do believe in out-of-body experiences, and they do believe in that people are trying to relate, but they couldn't find the exact evidences how that works. Now, my mom is in front of me on the phone. She...
We lost you for a second there.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
So in my religion, my mom has been telling me since when I was growing up that we have 84 million births before we become human again, after we die.
84 million births?
Birth. We go through all different animal cycle.
Oh, birds.
Births.
Birth.
Okay.
Different births. Like you become
84
cat,
million
and then
births.
monkey.
Okay.
But you bypass based on the karma you
Oh.
have in this life.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
So your soul has to travel. So suppose if you did not do good in life,
Right.
then you will become probably monkey first or something, some sort of animal.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you will go through that.
What's the good one to be? Not human, obviously. Dolphin.
I think that.
What's the end of what's the goal to be?
So that I'm not sure. First one after you die is cat.
Okay.
That મમ્મી એવું ને બરાબર ને કે મર્યા પછી સૌથી પહેલો જન્મ બિલાડીનો બને ને.
Good question, David. While he's feeling from his mom, I believe that your parents' whole existence is in you when they die, and that's why we evolve as humans, because we have all the experiences from our ancestors inside us, and they're living in our bodies. That's what I believe.
Right.
Okay, so now let me give you a little different perspective.
Okay.
Everyone has his perspective,
Of
but
course.
nobody is accurate
No, of course
so
not.
far.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't
So
know.
what I understand based on science as well as incorporating religious philosophy, that basically your consciousness is a fraction of your universal consciousness in one body. Okay, now your consciousness is trying to sync with the other human beings and their consciousness and the cosmology, which other material consciousness, and you travel in that, right? Body might die, but your soul becomes free and try to locate and embody in another body, in another physical body, and look for that.
Yeah.
And that usually, if you are having good karma, you are already in different direction, good direction. So basically you will be in that flow. So that's what it translates when you say that you have good karma, that means you're gonna be good. So in that axis, you're gonna be somewhere landing good. It's like if I'm in LA, then I will be landing possibly in San Francisco. But if I'm not even here, then I have to first get here, correct?
Okay.
That's the same philosophy.
Okay.
So based on your karma,
Right.
your track of your soul is different. Journey of your soul is different. And based on that, now some of the evidences in Indian culture, we have that some of the, in northeast of India, there were some of the ladies who remembered who they were in their past birth.
As a human?
Yeah, as a human. So she even located where she used to live, who was her wife.
Really?
Yeah, and they do have relationship with them, and because now they do remember everything from the past birth.
Right.
So even though you are a female instead of male,
Right.
but you are instructing your kids who are possibly older than you.
Oh.
It would be also possible.
Right, of course. Cause,
So that
if
way,
that theory
way
works.
our culture concluded that yes, there is reincarnation, and there are a couple of children, like at the age of 5 or 6, they could also.
I've heard stories where
Yeah.
people can
They
state
retain
facts,
their memory.
state facts of something that they should have no clue of knowing about.
Yeah.
And that means they were there.
એમ કહે છે કે તમે પૂર્વ
Well, I used to say that
જન્મ
my daughter
નવો
has an
જન્મ
old
મળે
soul.
તમે ફરીવાર જન્મ મળો એવું થાય એ માનો છો કે નહીં?
Right. She has an old soul, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It's called, people
because-
say they have an old soul.
Yeah. I used to look at her and she would have this deep understanding
Right.
of life at a very early age.
Yeah. And like my son has an aura. people meet him in 10 seconds. They say they love him because he has this aura.
Yeah.
about
That's
him.
nice.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Very
You
proud
asked
of him.
very interesting question and touched upon very in depth. Very
Interesting,
interesting
concept.
concept
yeah.
where
Yeah.
people may not be able to have consensus.
Right.
But yes, it has been described very well in
Fish.
Indian. Huh? Yeah, she's praying now.
She's praying.
Yeah, she's in the temple. We have a temple in the home. Small.
Okay. Oh, look at that. Show the people. Show the people. The temple.
Everybody say Jai Baucharma. Baucharma is it's
Now,
basically our goddess.
now, does she always think positive? Ask her.
Yes.
She's always a positive person,
Yeah.
right? That's
She,
it.
because every time when she thinks that she is stressed out,
Yeah.
she will try to distract her
to be the
from
positive.
that
Yes.
towards
To be
focusing
positive.
on this.
Yes.
That's her way.
Now we're talking about karma earlier, and I truly believe that when you say you're fantastic to someone,
Saru.
it's good karma because you're making them
Ikaw-
smile, making them feel good, and making them live longer, and that's a
She's
kind
saying
thing.
bye.
She's saying bye.
Yeah.
Have a happy prayer. Pray for me.
આવજો કહેજે.
I have a lot of people praying for me.
એમ કહે છે કે તમે પૂરો જન્મ ફરીવાર થાય તમારો એમાં માનો છો તમે ફરીવાર અવતાર લો એમાં માનો છો તો એ બધું મેં કહ્યું, આપણા ધર્મમાં
Tell her to have a fantastic weekend, and to
Ah.
always be fantastic.
કે ફેન્ટાસ્ટિક વીકેન્ડ એમ કહે છે સારું ચલ
Great smile. That's mom.
બાય લવ યુ
How old is mom?
મોમ જશે સર બાય
Bye.
Yeah, she's,
It's Indian. What does bye mean in
60.
Indian?
well we you know
I'm joking. I'm joking. Bye. You said bye.
Bye.
She understood bye. That's good.
yeah she understands well all the she watches TV
So how old
also,
is she?
right? She's 53 born so she should be 67 66 maybe
You said
66,
53
yeah.
bone?
66 53
What was the
born.
first thing you said? Oh, 53 born.
yeah
Oh, yeah. I was born in 54.
sorry my slurry speech sometimes I go fast
I thought
and
maybe it was
then-
a different type of age in India.
No.
It's an age, it's a different age in India.
yeah but we do have different calendar
That's
also
right. You have a different calendar.
in our calendar it should be 2060 something some
Uh-huh.
that kind of
Oh.
calendar
I have another question for you, Doctor. Why, when you have time zone changes around the world, it's always on the hour, but it's different on the hour? But in India, it's on like the 15 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mentioned when you said
say it
that.
again 15
Well,
minutes
it's not. It's always on the hour. Like right now, he's 11:05 in the East Coast, right?
yeah
But in India,
that's-
it's like
that-
11:15.
no that we decided actually every
Okay,
time
that's what
zone
he's
we
asking.
divided in 24 so
Right.
once you cross each time zone is 1 hour
Right.
so that's why
But no. But he's saying that it's actually
It's not on the hour.
it's not on the hour at certain time zones. It's like on the quarter hour.
oh and the quarter hour because it's not aligning because India did not use multiple time zones and you're trying to cover geography and sorry breadth of the country
Because it's
where
so
you are
big.
going wait
You're going to
Are we
work.
oh, no I'm just
Oh
thinking
my God.
no I was thinking there's a
Tonight.
yeah I didn't
He
have-
worked till 4:30 on his new apartment, David, at Eps3, and he is
Yeah.
so obnoxious on the road. He's driving me nuts.
I'm so sorry I just don't when I get on a wrong exit or wrong
He didn't recognize.
Simple religion. They don't believe in the Holy Trinity. They just believe in one God.